Muspel, Niflheim, Ginnungagap. The first world to exist was Muspel, a place of light and heat whose flames are so hot that those who are not native to that land cannot endure it. Surt sits at Muspel's border, guarding the land with a flaming sword. At the end of the world, he will vanquish the gods and burn the whole world with fire. Beyond Muspel lay the great and yawning void called Ginnungagap, and beyond Ginnungagap lay the dark, cold realm of Niflheim. Where heat and cold met appeared thawing drops, and this running fluid grew into a giant frost ogre named Ymir. The thawing frost became a cow called Audhumla. 4 rivers of milk ran from her teats, and with it she fed Ymir. Ymir slept, falling into a sweat. Under his left arm there grew a man and a woman. One of his legs begot a son with the other. This was the beginning of the race of giants. The cow licked the salty ice blocks. One day of licking, she freed a man's hair from the ice. After 2 days, his head appeared. On the 3rd day, the whole man was there. His name was Buri, and he was tall, strong, and very handsome. Buri later begot a son named Bor, and Bor married Bestla, the daughter of a giant. Bor and Bestla had 3 sons. Odin was the first, Vili the second, and Ve the third. It is believed that Odin, in association with his brothers, is the ruler of heaven and earth. The death of Ymir. Odin, Vili, and Ve killed the giant Ymir after a heated confrontation. When Ymir fell, there issued from his wounds such a flood of blood that all the frost ogres were drowned except for the giant Bergelmir, who escaped with his wife. From them, new families of frost giants came into being. The sons of Bor then carried Ymir to the middle of Ginnungagap and made the world from him. From his blood they made the sea and the lakes, from his flesh the earth, from his hair the trees, and from his bones the mountains. They made rocks and pebbles from his teeth and jaws and broken bones. Maggots appeared in Ymir's flesh and came to life. By the decree of the gods, they acquired human understanding and the appearance of men, although they lived in the earth and in rocks. This race were the dwarves. From Ymir's skull, the sons of Bor made the sky and set it over the earth with its 4 sides. Under each corner they put a dwarf. The names of the corners, or dwarves, were Noriri, Suiri, Austri, and Vestri, other known as Northern, Southern, Eastern, and Western. The sons of Bor flung Ymir's brains into the air, and they became the clouds. Then they took the sparks and burning embers that were flying about after being blown out of Muspel, and placed them in the midst of Ginnungagap to give light to heaven above and earth beneath. To the stars they gave appointed places and paths. The earth was surrounded by a deep sea. The sons of Bor gave lands near the sea to the families of giants for their settlements. Midgard, Asgard, Bifrost. To protect themselves from the hostile giants, the sons of Bor built for themselves an inland stronghold using Ymir's eyebrows. This stronghold they named Midgard. While walking along the seashore, the sons of Bor found 2 trees, and from them they created a man and a woman. Odin gave the man and the woman spirit and life. Vili gave them understanding and the power of movement. Ve gave them clothing and names. The man was named Ask, and the woman Embla. From Ask and Embla sprang the races of men who lived in Midgard. In the middle of the world, the sons of Bor built for themselves a stronghold named Asgard, also known as the Heavens. Odin married Frigg, the daughter of Fjordvin. From this family came all the kindred that inhabited ancient Asgard and those kingdoms that belonged to it. Members of this family are called Aesir, and they are also divinites. Odin is called All-Father. He is the father of all the gods and men, and of everything that he and his power created. The earth was Odin's daughter, and his wife as well. By her he had his first son, Thor. Might and strength are Thor's characteristics. By these, he dominates every living creature. People know that the gods built a bridge from earth to heaven called Bifrost. Some call it the rainbow. It has 3 colors and is very strong, made with more skill and cunning than other structures. But strong is as it is. It will break when the sons of Muspel ride out over it. The chief sanctuary of the gods is by the ash tree Yggdrasil. There they hold their daily court. Yggdrasil is the best and greatest of all trees. Its branches spread out across the whole world and reach up over heaven.